Hey everyone, Kieran King here. For those following the world of finance news, you may have came across this story unraveling over the last week or so. In this video, I'm going to attempt to explain what exactly happened and why you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Anyway, let's go. At the center of this story, we have Greensill, who owns Greensill Capital. Greensill is a $1 billion company that does supply chain financing for other companies. So what is that? Well, Greensill has clients that need to pay their suppliers. So the supplier will issue their clients an invoice, for example, for work done or materials supplied or whatever, and Greensill will step in and buy that invoice instead at a discount to its value, okay? All right, which means the supplier now gets paid immediately. The clients then have time to find that money, and then they can pay Greensill the full amount a bit later. All right, and then Greensill obviously makes up a small margin here. It basically speeds up the supply getting paid and helps with cash flow. So Greensill has these invoices which it has bought at a discount from various suppliers, okay, and expects to be paid for those in full later by its clients. Greensill then packages these invoices up, all right, and sells them on as securitized loans. And Greensill sells them to third parties like Credit Suisse Group. All right, who in turn issue them out to their investors as part of a $10 million fund that they have. So this whole process needs to be covered by some form of insurance, right? So we have an insurance company that insures all of this activity. Right, now supply chain finance is quite a competitive market to be in with quite low margins. As a result, it can be argued that Greensill went into riskier clients than normal in order to increase their margins in a competitive marketplace. Now, sometime last year, a lot of these clients began to default, not being able to pay Greensill back. Now, this sparked an investigation by the regulator into Greensill. I'm going to draw a magnifying glass to represent this. So the regulator investigates Greensill. What came to light was a bunch of shady accounting methods used by Greensill, but also that there was one main client which he was heavily exposed to. Enter Sanjeev Gupta, the CEO of GFC Alliance, and nicknamed the Man of Steel for essentially rescuing Britain's steel industry by creating jobs, saving factories, and all that good stuff. Anyways, Gupta has a bill, as it stands, of about $4 billion that is owed to Greensill. Now, Greensill having one main client sparked concerns over here at the insurance company. And they say, well, we don't like the way you've done your numbers. You've basically put all your eggs into one basket with this Gupta guy. And then in February this year, they didn't renew their insurance contract. Didn't renew insurance. And said, find someone else to insure you. This is too risky for us. Now this makes Credit Suisse over here and other institutions that were sold these packaged invoices start to panic, and they say, well, due to what's come to light, I don't want to buy these loans from you anymore. And then they start to now wind down their fund and return money to their investors. Gupta, seeing this unfold and seeing Greensill going under, says, well, this $4 billion that I owe you, I don't want to pay that to you anymore. And also, I'm not sure that you're the right person to work with anymore. So Greensill has lost its reputation due to the findings from the regulator. It's lost its insurance, it's lost Credit Suisse, whom he sells to, and it's lost its biggest client, Sanjeev Gupta, and is owed lots of money that it won't get. Gupta, on the other hand, relies quite heavily on this supply chain finance offered by Greensill. So now what's he doing is he's looking for further financing options in other places. There are potentially thousands of British jobs at stake here, and hence why it's quite a big issue in the papers recently. Finally, I haven't mentioned SoftBank, who you may have come across in your reading as well. These were Japanese investors who essentially had invested billions a few years back. And so obviously they are annoyed as this as well. So there you have it. So what's the moral of the story here? Well, don't put all your eggs in one basket. manage your risk better by doing correct due diligence on your customers, and don't use dodgy, complex accounting methods. So this is my understanding of this whole case. What is your take on it? I would love to hear what you have to say. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. This is the first video I've done of this kind, basically a topical current affairs explanation, but do keep checking back for more if you enjoyed it. That's it for me. Take care and see you all soon.